Hey there, it's Michaela Chung here, creator of introvertspring.com and author of The Irresistible Introvert. So today I'm going to be talking about how to spot an introvert. So what a lot of people don't know is there are way more introverts out there than you think. It's estimated that between 1/3 to 1/2 of the population is introverts. Yet, most people seem to think that the world is dominated by extroverts. So this begs the question, where are all the introverts hiding? Well, the truth is that a lot of us pretend to be extroverts, or we are just kind of on our own, doing our own thing, so it's pretty hard to spot us. But having worked with a lot of introverts and writing about introverts all the time, I've learned a thing or two about what exactly to look for if you're trying to spot an introvert. So here are my 5 surefire ways to spot an introvert. So number 1 is introverts avoid the group. So if you're looking to spot an introvert, then you want to look on the edges of the room. You want to look for the people who are just talking one-on-one, or maybe in a really small group of 2 or 3 people. The second thing is look for the people who speak slowly. So introverts need time to think before they speak, unlike extroverts who are verbal processors and can think as they speak. So this leads to more slow communication, more pauses, and some awkward silences. All right, number 3 is look for the people who are kind of inconsistent when it comes to socializing. So a lot of people think that introverts just plain don't socialize, they're antisocial, and maybe they even hate people. And this is not true. Introverts are actually just like extroverts in the sense that they do like people and they might want to socialize, but they have limited energy for socializing. So you might notice that you have this friend who will come out to the party, but after an hour or so, or even half an hour, they start to go quiet, they zone out, they want to leave early. Or another thing about this friend you might notice is that sometimes they're willing to come out on the weekend, and then sometimes they're just like, no way. So these are often signs that you have an introvert on your hand, a social introvert who likes to socialize, but just needs more time alone to recharge than an extrovert would. All right, number 4, this is a pretty easy one. You probably have an introvert on your hands if you know someone who never wants to talk on the phone. So you send them or you call them and they tell you, just text me or just email me. And when you actually get them on the phone, they seem like they're really in a hurry to get off and they just don't want to be on the phone. Chances are that person is an introvert because introverts hate talking on the phone. There are a few reasons for this. One of them is that when you're talking on the phone, there are no visual cues, and that's something introverts tend to rely on a lot. And talking on the phone makes those pauses in conversations just a little bit more awkward. So that's why we introverts tend to avoid the phone. Okay, the 5th and final surefire way to spot an introvert is just someone who enjoys being alone a lot. Now, this one you would think is obvious, but it's a point that oftentimes people overlook or they misunderstand. So a lot of times people think that if someone wants to be alone, it's because they're depressed or because they don't like you. But for an introvert, being alone is enjoyable. Not only that, it's a necessity. It's really important for us to be alone so we can recharge our batteries, so we can feel rejuvenated and ready to take on the world. Okay, so if you notice any of the signs that I just shared, then you've probably spotted an introvert. And don't be surprised if you are already surrounded by a lot of introverts. We are everywhere, and that is a good thing. So if you like this video, then please do subscribe to my channel, Visit my website, introvertspring.com, and check out my book, The Irresistible Introvert: Harness the Power of Quiet Charisma in a Loud World. All right, thanks so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye.